Hey, this is Dr. Murphy here. Sorry for the little bit of a dark background. Little heads up, again, so I'm in North Carolina right now, just growing myself as a business provider and for my clients to have a better experience. Right now, even though it's really not that bad, it's just windy and rainy where I'm at, so very fortunate for that. The hotel has lost power, so we're on a generator, so it's a little bit in the dark. And I kind of figure I will use that as a ironic opportunity to talk about what people typically experience in healthcare, which is they really feel in the dark about what's going on with their health. Because whether it was their provider or the image that they got a result on, they get a lot of big, scary words and no one really explains these things to you. And that's one, not fair. And two, it really puts you into a place of, not really having a chance to be successful with your health because whatever that word was that was scary, or I look up on Dr. Google, now I really just don't know what the heck's going on and the thoughts begin to spiral. So I'll use a really good example, and we'll give tons of these again over the course of, the next 29, 30 days as I really, again, want to make sure you feel empowered and educated. So take, for example, someone going in to get either an x-ray or an MRI, okay? If it's someone with back pain and you come out of that thing with all these scary terms, oh, I've got stenosis, or I've got a disc herniation, or even more so, I've got degenerative disc disease, okay? So let's take that last one for an example, and we'll hit the others another time. Degenerative disc disease, okay? That sounds really, really bad to most people. I will tell you, all you need to know is that degenerative disc disease, okay, is a sign that you unfortunately are getting a little bit older, okay? That's all it is. And what I mean by that is when we're born, we have a great spinal column, bones that make up our spine, and in between those bones are those discs that people are so worried about all the time, okay? That disc is just a fluid-like structure with support around it that holds it in place, okay? As we age, the fluid that keeps that disc full starts to decrease, which means the disc shrinks. And when that disc shrinks, there's less space, technically, between one vertebra and the one above and below that disc, okay? Really all that is degenerative disc disease. The disc is losing water, and so the disc is getting smaller, and that essentially means you start to lose potential motion in your back, not because of the disc, but because you're not moving, okay? And that's where physical therapy comes into play, is one, help you understand that degenerative disc disease is super just a basic way of saying you are getting older, but that does not mean you have to have pain, okay? Take, for example, something that itself, the disc is something internal that you can't see. So take something that you can see, right? Whether you're 20, 30, 40, we see things change externally or on the outside over time. For me, losing hair, right? For some people, it's, I start to get wrinkles in my skin. But as those things change, does that mean that those things start to hurt? Or that those things are necessarily impactful negatively on your body? No, it's just part of the aging process. So what you need to hear and what you need to know is if you have back pain, you've had imaging done, scary words can be thrown around. And I will tell you, those scary words, until someone educates you about what they mean, can really impact you negatively. So if you have an x-ray, you have an MRI done, and no one's explained to you that those results are just your body changing over time, and that does not necessarily mean that you have to have pain, whether it's a degenerative disc, whether it's a herniated disc, whether it's a stenosis, all these fancy things going on, okay? There is so much you can do about it, and what you need to hear is that does not mean, one, you have to hurt, and two, all you need to do is keep yourself moving, keep yourself strong, and that doesn't take as much as it sounds. Make sure you find the right person, the right PT, the right healthcare individual that will explain things to you, that will empower you, give you the right tools to be healthy and successful, and just keep moving forward. Move well, okay? Move often, okay? And don't let any scary words, anything hold you back, okay? If you have questions, comment below. I'm always happy to get on the phone and connect and chat, okay? Again, the big goal for me is help you live the best quality of life that you can. And the only way you can do that is feel like you're heard and feel like you can understand what is happening with your own body. Okay? You guys, again, unfortunately, power's out here. I don't want you to feel in the dark on your health. Okay? But you know what? Eventually the lights will come on, and all it takes is the right person listening and talking to you and educating you. Find that right person. If it's me or another PT, great, but make sure you really find the right people that give you the time, that give you really the knowledge that you deserve to have. Have a great evening. The rain and wind and the dark will go away, okay? There's a lot you can do about that stuff going on in your life, whether it's back pain or any other pain. Again, that's what we're here for. Have a good evening. We'll talk to you soon.